Hey guys, so I'm Brett, director of A Flash of Beauty, Bigfoot Revealed, and Flash of Beauty, Paranormal Bigfoot. And I just want to introduce you to the Columbia River and our next documentary, Taming the Mouth, which is about the mouth of the Columbia River, the graveyard of the Pacific, which is kind of in between Oregon and Washington. Some of you might know it from the Goonies. Anyways, we thought you guys might like this documentary. You can rent or purchase today, starting today on Amazon or Apple. And it's coming later on this fall with ad-supported screenings on different streaming services. We're not sure which. Anyways, without further ado, check out Taming the Mouth. We super duper appreciate your support. It helps us make other movies, like Bigfoot movies. Thanks again, guys.
My father said that the most frightening moment he ever had aboard a ship was the first time they crossed the Columbia Bar. I could hear the fear in his voice, and he rarely showed fear of anything.
The Columbia River is unique. It's different. She's strong, she's powerful. It creates an incredibly severe challenge for ships crossing from the Pacific Ocean into the Columbia River over the Columbia River Bar.
This is the most dangerous bar in the world. That's why it's called the Graveyard of the Pacific.
A shallow battleground of tide and river that makes the bar one of the world's most dangerous crossings.
If you have a 20-foot wave with an 18-second period, that's a two-story house coming at you every 18 seconds.
Every single one of these fishermen has a story. If it wasn't his boat, it was his friend's boat.
If it gets too rough, they got to shut down the bar. Nobody gets in and out.
The Peter Iredale is a classic example of why the jetty system needed to come in.
At the time, it was at least one of the two biggest public works projects in U.S. history, and it still is one of the biggest.
Over 12 million tons of rock moved by nearly 200,000 rail operations. This was more than construction. It was a reordering of nature.
The South Jetty is the crown jewel. It is infrastructure that the Army Corps constructed starting in 1885. It's been our mission to maintain that infrastructure.
The jetty supports over $25 billion in commerce and 40,000 jobs.
The jetties are a prime example of what human beings can do to work with nature.
This is not a story of victory. It is the story of showing up again and again in a place that refuses to be tamed.